Right, I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing here today. You may have seen the last video that we took from the antenna, and what we didn't show was the level of corrosion that we had on the driven elements. And as you can see here, that is pretty extensive corrosion there. I'm guessing that's because of electrolysis. We had a steel bolt, we had some copper cable, we had aluminium, and the zinc washer was in there as well. That coupled together with some electricity and some water has just caused that, and in fact it's very, very fragile. So that means that this driven element is useless. But we're going to use it today as a template for what we're making. So what we have here, you can see the white marks. That's where those green saddles were fitting on. So we've got that there as a template, so we know where to fit stuff on. I have some shiny new aluminium here, which I'm going to use, which is exactly the same size and shape. I just need to cut it down. So the things to fabricate here today is obviously cut it down to length. I'm going to put a hole and tap, more or less the same as that. I'm going to put tap into the tube, and I'll show you what we're going to connect to that. And the only other thing I've got to fabricate today is just a very simple slot there, and then from this end this goes on up to the traps on the driven element. So that's what we're making today, making two of those. Hence the two reasons for the two pieces of metal there. What's then going to fit onto the driven element is this shiny piece of kit. It's a DX Engineering 1-to-1 balun, insulating plate, bracket, balun, and this comes with some straps here, and that's what we're going to bolt on. So what I'm going to do is fabricate, make up a hole, tap it out, and then this will then just slot in here and it'll be inside the tube, and that'll be that nicely done. I suspect these will be too long, but that's okay, because we can make those to fit properly once we get the antenna up. This is the balun itself, coax there, two ends there, and that's insulated away as well. We might just connect that to the boom so it's then all nicely tied in together. So that's what we're making up today. It's all good. So also, whilst I'm here in my kitchen, and you wouldn't have seen it yet, but this is the rotator. Bring it onto the light. This is the rotator that I restored. Let me put it over here. Shoddy cameramanship here today. That's the rotator that I've restored back up to former glory, and it works perfectly. So quite happy with that. Looking good. And that came off of the mast. The lattice mast that we've got. So all looking good. So there we go, that's what we're building today. So with the assistance of my little raver friend over there, go on, bust some moves, that's it. Here we go, lovely. With his orange safety gloves and his goggles and his hat. So we've made, what have we made?
We've made two stub masts.
Driven elements?
Driven elements,
that's right. And they're both made up and they're all good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of them's marked up where the saddles will go, the other one isn't, but there we go. So that's the two driven elements. That's the original there, which we will keep for when we go and put these back on. And then over here we've made the... what have we made here, Tom?
We have made the stub mast.
Ooh, good boy. We've made the stub mast. And we did some wicked grinding and cutting up there. So there we go. And that's it, and that is now all ready to go. So our antenna will go on here. Our new driven elements are there. Just a bit of a clean up, get the labels off, etc, etc. That's a job for you, Tomo. Get the labels off with a grinder.
Okay,
and that's
cool,
it. And that's it, and that's our day's work for the day. Good stuff.